Everyone, Esther here from Esther-Astro-Healing. Thank you so much for your time, for tuning into my channel. Today my video is going to be about upcoming solar eclipse on June 10th. This is our first solar eclipse of the year and is going to be taking place in sign of Taurus. There's really a sea of information on internet and YouTube, and I'm sure if you are watching my channel, you are interested in astrology and you probably had a chance to watch so many different videos. My channel, it's a little bit different than you'll find in other channels because we really want to tune to the essence of of astrology, and to really to understand how to control celestial's body and how to control the the stars we're born with, and not to be influenced on the level like mundane astrology. So I really hope the information I'm going to share with you today is going to open for you different perspective, and perhaps to some of you who practice in Kabbalistic knowledge, you are familiar with the tools I'm going to share. If this is really new to you, I'm sorry if something is going to be really foreign for you, but just stick around, try to see if you connect to this information, because the knowledge I'm sharing is really ancient knowledge which has been practiced by Kabbalists. And just in very short, what is really Kabbalah? Kabbalah is from the world to receive. In order for us to receive, we need to have a vessel, right? So in order for vessel to receive light and energy, we need to expand our vessel. And all of us, we have a soul, and soul really thirsty for real knowledge, and not just information, the knowledge which can be converted to wisdom. So today I'm not gonna discuss the same things you can find in other channels. I'm just gonna go over a couple of really important points, and then I want to share with you some important PowerPoints with Kabbalistic tools, which is on this particular day I really recommend for you to use, and you will see big changes in your life if you're gonna really connect and really let this information in without too much logic, so to say. So as we discussed, as I mentioned earlier, the solar eclipse is going to be on June 10th. For the Eastern time, it's going to be really early in the morning, around 5:20 to 5:30 a.m. It's really powerful solar eclipse for a variety of reasons. It's the continuation of the last year even lunar eclipse. If you remember, last November we had a really powerful lunar eclipse in star of in Scorpio, and in a very important, it's the heart of Scorpio, start on the on Taurus. So today, I want to show you something really magical what's going to happen in the sky on June 10. We can't miss this opportunity because it's very karmic opening, cosmic opening for us to tune in and to be ready and to have a proper tools in order to maximum benefit from this cosmic event. So the sign of Taurus on this for this particular solar eclipse is going to be very busy. You can see yourself, we have quite a few stars is actually inside. We have a sun, we have a Mercury, we have a Rahu, and we have a moon. So I really want to jump right away to Rahu, which is, Rahu is the North Node in Kabbalistic terms, and it's really important. It's our, so to say, our past life lessons. And Rahu, it's a malefic energy. It's not a planet. It's not celestial body. It's the node, right? It's the lunar node, which is we have two nodes. We have a north node and we have a south node. And what's really important to notice here, it's in the 16, almost 15 degree, and it's touching a very important star on Taurus. Aldebaran, my apology, Aldebaran. Now, star Aldebaran is a very important star. It's one of the five most important royal stars we have in the sky. And especially people who born with rising moon or sun in Taurus, they're going to really feel this solar eclipse more than any other sign. And definitely Scorpio people will feel it as well because it's directly going to influence you as well. Now, a couple things just to mention here. What is really, what is really solar eclipse? The solar eclipse, it's according to ancients, it's we all affected by this event, and we affected on the physical and an emotional level as well. But again, the only we it really depends in what spiritual state of mind we are, and how much we really understand how much we claim power back, right? Because it is our birthright to understand ourselves, to understand the sky, and work together with the sky. It's really, really important. And how we can do that. So let's see what's happening here more. So with regards to Aldebaran is a star of wealth, good luck, and it's really connected to the star of Orion, which is connected to leaders, generals, and warriors. And this particularly note over here, the way how it's look, it's going to be a double edge. Famous people, anyone who actually creates some negative, some negativity in the past. This cosmic event going to really reveal a lot of information, a lot of information. We're probably going to be really surprised, maybe not surprised, by how much it's going to be opened up and revealed to the world. So the cosmos really pushing us to be more transparent and more simple, so to say, in order for us to benefit from the blessings that's coming from the sky. So another thing very important, remember we have a Mercury retrograde. When Mercury retrograde and plus its solar eclipse, our mind's going to be really challenged. We're going to feel a little bit foggy, perhaps to have a little bit of headaches as well. Some of us, especially if you have Mercury, if you have a Mercury is one of your main planets in your natal chart. If you're Gemini or if you're Virgo as well, you're going to feel this solar eclipse as well because it's really, really closer to Mercury. And Mercury is the first planet under the sun. So it's a scribe of the sun, it's the translator of the sun. So it's directly influenced by the sun. And we're going to really feel it, that energy as well. The moon, definitely invisible. So on emotional level, a lot of people are going to feel a little bit withdrawal, but we're gonna connect to very, very special tools which is provided by Kabbalist, and this tool is going to really help us to elevate our energy, to elevate our consciousness. So instead to feel down and to be influenced by celestial bodies, we're going to claim our energy. We're going to claim our power, which is given to us by Creator, because each of us have an energy of the Creator and DNA of Creator inside of our heart. So this is, we never can forget. We every morning we wake up, according to the Zohar and ancients, we need to look at the sky and feel so much appreciation, to be grateful, then, because everything made just for us. This is how we need to feel. This is what ancients explained to us. This is how when we wake up in the morning, we need to, the gratitude we have to have. What else I wanted to share with you? Let's just quickly understand the sign of Taurus and how the Taurus energy is going to influence all of us. What is really Taurus? Taurus, it's really the seeking for pleasure. It's one of the signs who really know how to enjoy life, how to enjoy food, how to enjoy actual substance things, right? How to enjoy food, money, sex, artistic, music, fashion. It's Venus, and Venus really exalted in Taurus. And what's really, really important, to remember as well, it's about the self-worth, because Taurus, it's came to understand and to learn not just how, what is the worth of substance things, like what is the worth of the clothing, of the food, a house you have, what is really self-worth? And this is extremely important for us to understand. This is for in June 10th, it's really important to do meditation. I'm going to show you again the combination of meditation and really to understand, to have new level of understanding what is the self-worth, who I am, what is my relationship with myself, how do I understand myself, how much I let my mind to manipulate to activate certain level of feelings which is not really serving me. This is really important to understand, because many times, Taurus, because they have such a big desire for things and they have a big desire for food, they nothing wrong with that. It's really important to have a big desire, but with a big desire we need to constantly work on the balance. So for this particular day, if any of you were planning to start diet or new understanding what is really food represent for you, and to start maybe even to understand why we eat. Do we eat just to fulfill some kind of lack on emotional level, or we eat in order to live, so to be functional and to be productive? So this particular day is the seed level of the understanding of the energy of the Taurus. So it's really, really important on this particular day not to overeat, to stay on very, very light food. Try to even ask yourself if you were planning to start some different lifestyle with your diet, not even diet, lifestyle. I don't even like the word diet. Diet never works, but lifestyle. This is really good day to start, so to say, to put the seed level. This is a good day for the seed level of things. If you were thinking you've been struggling with money, or you think too much about money, your financial situation, this is not the day to give the energy too much to it, because you don't want to connect to luck. You don't want to tell cosmos, then, this is what I'm lacking, I wish I can have that. No, 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 no. This day really to feel completely fulfilled, to understand the bigger picture, to understand why I have a need of certain things in order to make me happy. We don't need on 1% things in order to fulfill us. But again, to understand that and really to resonate with that, we need to grow constantly spiritually in order to understand, to get the appreciation, fulfillment, and happiness from completely different source, from much higher level, within our soul. Because we need to understand everything, nothing, nothing permanent under the sun. Today we have money, tomorrow we don't. But the total trust and connection with the light of Creator and with our higher soul, this is the most important relationship and most important understanding we came to accomplish in our lifetimes. So if we really connect, we're going to connect to the higher understanding of things. If we're going to connect, what is the family? Because Taurus represent family. Taurus represent early understanding of family dynamic. Very, very important. So, and we are going to be challenged, especially because Mars in Cancer, and Mars in Cancer, Cancer is the sign of family, it's sign of home, it's sign of motherhood, it's sign of your ancestral lineages. It's really important on these days, this whole period of time, June, it's very challenging according to 1% when you see what's happened with celestial bodies. But when we work spiritually, when we start to really activate our tools, not just read the book, not just to have a nice conversation, really to apply these tools every moment. And the hardest thing to apply tools on the thought level, because what's happened, everything starts from the thought level, and many times our mind ordering us things, it has nothing to do with our soul. Until we will recognize that, until we will understand, then there's two different polarities. We need to actually to control our mind with our soul and not opposite, because when you really know how to activate your mind when you want, when you know how to bring the thoughts, then you want those thoughts, not they just come in unwelcome, which is 99% of the time. This is when real spiritual process start. Because when you convert your mind and you convert to Or Chokhmah, which is the wisdom, then it starts to work together with your heart. And this is the ultimate. Because when your heart work with your mind, which is mind working with the Or Chokhmah, with wisdom, with total understanding, with the balance, then you really connect into the real reality, because we live in a world of total illusion and so much nonsense going on, but we're giving so much energy, time, and our precious our precious soul, many times going through such a difficult time and turbulence for absolutely no reason. And when time only many times only with the time we're looking back and we look at what's happened and how we react to things, we literally sometimes laugh on ourselves and many times regret, why did I waste so much energy and time for this nonsense? But the good news, we don't even need to go through this process. It's all about preventing, right? Preventing medicine. It's the different things to work with the cause or with the effect. So it's really important to apply tools at the moment. So what's really important about this day, if it's possible for you to wake up early in the morning, so I'm going to share with you some really ancient Kabbalistic tools, which has been used by Kabbalists through the century, and it's absolutely phenomenal what it actually can do. So let me show you first of all about months of Taurus. What is the so we looking right now in Hebrew letters. Hebrew-Aramaic is the same thing. It's Hebrew and Aramaic letters. So if this is something completely new to you, so let me just explain to you a couple really basic things. So what is the Hebrew alphabet? The Hebrew alphabet, it's letters and channels of energy. It's not just any other language, which is you use in order to read information. This is energetical force, which is the creator used in order to create our universe. And each planet, each sign was created with specific Hebrew letter. So, and those letters, and it's not necessary to master or to even memorize, techniques contained. But what's really, really important to use your eyes, because your eyes is the windows of your soul, and to scan just by scanning the letters, by just really letting in this awesome information, the light force of creator will work. Your soul will recognize, your soul will know, because all our prayers, everything made with Hebrew alphabet. And what's really important to months of Taurus made with two letters, with letter Pei and letter Vav. Now, let's remember what months of Taurus connect to. It's connect to healing. Pei Vav, very, very important. And look at the Pei, letter Pei. Inside of letter Pei, we have Bet. So when you're going to wake up in the morning, when you're going to do Ana Bekoch in Tikkun Nefesh, if some of you are not familiar with what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you quickly the Tikkun Nefesh, how we're going to use Tree of Life reality combination with the meditation. So you can take a screenshot, and this is really important. It's a good thing to print and to have always with you. So for example, if any other very important planet or um, you have a challenge with certain sign in your natal chart, you always can look what this sign and planet create with what Hebrew alphabet, just by closing your eyes and letting those letters enter inside of your keter, so your crown from your scalp, and scan all your body with closing your eyes, with the awesome golden energy comes from above, from superior, and let it work on all your body and every part of your body. Join the meditation, especially in the morning. You will feel really amazing energy, especially with time. It's all about practice, right? So again, it's Pei Vav. Let's remember those letters for a second. I'm going to my next page. So this month's Taurus connect to very, very important healing energy. And the healing energy we have from 72 names of God, which is I do have in a part of my presentation here. This one of the 72 names, it's called Mem He Shin. Mem, you can see over here. Then we have He, and we have Shin. Those three letters, they create combination of Me'olam Hu Shemecha. This is the combination we say Mem Hishin for the healing, especially if we know, it says here in Aramaic letters, Mem Hishin, release the force of healing. We should close our eyes and visualize the three letters emitting rays of light, so they coming from above, and bathing our entire body in flood of white energy. We should also send this energy to other people to heal. If you know anyone who needs healing energy, if you know anyone who going through right now hard time, sometimes just by calling and have conversation, it's really great. But just meditate and pray for other people. It's so powerful. Two things happening. Number one, there's no agenda. The other person doesn't even know you meditate or praying for it. So this energy can work even more powerful, because you're not getting any benefit from it except it's come from the pure heart, right? And the number two, it's actually work as a magic, because even for yourself, every time before you meditate on other person, first meditate on yourself. Because we always need to remember, as soon you heal, as soon you are yourself in a better place, the better you can meditate for another person, the better channel you can be, and the better human being and member of our society you can be. So if you remember these three letters, it's very powerful letters, very powerful. I personally experienced a lot of miracles by using combination of Mem Hishin. The next one, you can see the chart. It's called 72 Names of God. This is very famous chart, very famous combination in Kabbalistic world. We usually scan, you can scan this combination a few times a day. I usually, when I wake up, when I finish my morning's prayers, I always scan 72 names. And the way how you scan, from right to left, right? So this is the way how you go. You just scan with your eyes, try to be completely calm, try not to think about anything. Each of the letters represent awesome force of energy. I'm going to post on my Facebook more information about 72 names. So if you want, you can use link above below in this video, so you can connect to my Facebook. And many times I post many different articles and as well combinations. So this week before solar eclipse, I will be posting different combination, different meditation, Kabbalistic meditation, in order for us to be more prepared and improve our lives, right? And to connect to the soul level, because again, our eyes is our eyes is really window to our soul. Many times when you see people, with my life experience, with through the when I work with so many people and my clients and students, you can see when people start spirituality, and I mean real spirituality, when they really start to face themselves um, from the truthful, authentic way, you can see the eyes change, right? So because when you elevate your awareness, even grass greener outside. So it's really, really powerful. The next one. Okay, this is what I have. So what we need to, okay, oh, beautiful. So I'm gonna show you Tikkun Nefesh. Okay, so this is another combination. It's called Tikkun Nefesh. What is the Tikkun Nefesh? It's correction of the soul. It's built the way how the tree of life reality, if you know the Etz HaChaim. So what you do, you will imagine in your right hand, you put the ball of fireball, beautiful fireball of energy. You can imagine like you're holding sun in your right hand. You put inside the two-letter Pei and Vav, and then with your eyes, you're connecting to different part of your body. So this is the first, it's scalp. You can see here in English. Then we have right brain, left brain. You're closing your eyes, and if you want, you can do it with your eyes open if you're not familiar with this combination. And you start to scan your body with this combination and with two letters Pei and Vav. So what's happening in this moment? Pei Vav, you connecting to the energy of Taurus. So instead for us to to deal with effect and to deal with whatever challenge we're going to get from the celestial bodies. We're going to control them from the seed level, because this is a big difference when you control something on the seed level, or you actually dealing with already with reality. So we're not going to connect to the illusion of reality, to the etzadat, which is the tree of knowledge. We want to connect to the tree of life, which is the 99% reality. And this is what these Aramaic letters allowed us to do, right? Because when you really, we so many times we're so practical and we so much wants to believe or to understand things an obvious way, which is the light of creator work very mystical and simple way. And when we're letting go and we at the moment we want to heal ourselves, this is the most powerful moment, most powerful connection with your higher self and with the light of creator. So this is really, really important. I'm going to show you, we're going to come back, we're going to come back right now to the chart. And there's a couple of things I just gonna go over with you. So remember, when June 10 comes, if you can wake up early in the morning, really early, if usually you wake up 8, wake up 7 o'clock. If usually you wake up 7 o'clock, try to wake up 6 o'clock. Ideally, to wake up this day before dawn. I checked the time of dawn on June 10th in Eastern time. It's going to be exactly 5 a.m. So if you can wake up early in the morning at 5 a.m. and start the meditation, start the spiritual practice, start to tune yourself in really right way, because the way how you start your morning in general, this is really who you are, because we are is the routine, and Taurus is the sign of routine as well, is the sign of really the organization skills on a level of the on very practical level, because it's very practical sign, right? And Venus helping the sign to see on a, even to see on the 1% things in more beautiful way. This is what really amazing about sign of Taurus. One of the amazing quality, the really unbelievable people who knows how to take care of the family, who knows how really to create beautiful home environment when they're in a balanced way, right? So we all wants to connect to this energy. And if you're going to feel, and I promise you, by the way, if you're going to wake up this day in the morning so early, you're going to do the meditation, you're going to connect to your higher self, there is no way you cannot have successful day. You will see huge difference how your day will go. And when cosmos see it, and we are doing extra mile, we're going to receive extra mile. This is how the energy work. It's all about cause and effect. This is the powerful, awesome energy. We live in a world called Malchut. This is very, very limited and illusional reality. We really don't know who we are. We don't even know who people closer to us. And this is beautiful thing to remember, because when you know, then you don't know who you are. It's a blessings to continue to this discovery and to understand how much you can understand about yourself in creation, how much it's there. Because when we leave this world, this reality in our soul, back together to the collective consciousness and together with the light of creator, we see everything, we understand everything, but we cannot do nothing because we don't have a body. We only can practice light of creator and to be creators here in this reality. And this is the contradiction. We limit it with our understanding because we purposely ask to come back and not to remember things in order to gain again and to earn this light of creator. But in the same time, we can practice creator here in this dimension. And when we activating this information here, we start to feel more and more than we are creators, right? Because end of the day, it's not the religiosity not gonna bring final redemption to to our reality, or only elevate our higher consciousness only when we really connect to higher understanding. We change the vibration, because we are spiritual being, we are energetical force. Every time when we elevate our consciousness, we elevate our vibration, and our magnetic field. When our magnetic field, it's free, it's light, it's constantly see goodness, we attract goodness. If our magnetic field, we complain, we constantly feel lack, we see and we blame other people, this is exactly what we will continue to attract. It's very simple. So we should be very spiritually practical. We should really understand, in order for us to gain blessings, we need to create blessings. We need to be prepared. We need to create a vessel in order to receive the blessings. I hope this information is a great service to you. I wish you always many, many blessings. If you have any questions or you're interested to have your chart with reading, to have a session with me, you can find my information below as well. I always looking forward to interact with you, my clients, my students. It's one of my biggest blessings, because each connection, each time when I have a merit to go over your chart together with you and to open up even more understanding who you are and what is your mission and what is the blessings sitting and waiting for you. You didn't even start to use and to activate this energy, so to say, to be as a can opener, and rest of work, it's really yours work, and it's a big blessing. Thank you so much, and much, much love. Bye-bye.